Hello everyone. Today we are going to plan our poetry, which we will write tomorrow. So you need to be going onto the To Paint app on Purple Mash, and that'll all be set for you in to do. And the first thing you need to do is you need to draw your very own dragon. And so I'm going to have a little go at doing that now. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to go to my tools, and I'm going to see on that triangle at the bottom, I can put that down to make my pen point quite small so that I can get a little bit more detail on my work. Okay, so I'm going back to my felt tip, so I'm going to have a go at drawing my dragon. So I'm using my finger here to do this, because I'm working on a tablet, which you may well be doing. I'm going to create my dragon's body and his big long tail, and he's going to have some legs. He's looking a bit like a dinosaur and a crocodile, isn't he, at the minute? There we are. That's his arm coming out there. And I think I'll need to put some claws on the end of his arm, but I'm going to have to choose a bit of a funny colour for the claws so that they show. Yeah, lots of claws on the end of his feet. And then I can go back and I can colour my dragon in. And don't worry too much about your dragon, because as you can see, Miss Genny is just getting a kind of nice rough idea of a dragon, because this is eventually for a writing test, not for art, so it doesn't matter too much what it looks like, but it'd just be quite nice to get a few of the details on there. So I'm going to give him an eye. Am I going to give you an eye? I'm going to try and give you an eye and put you a little bit in the middle, and I'm going to try and give you some, oh, I didn't mean to do that in black, let me just take that off, some sharp teeth, and I'm going to put some red spots on my dragon, and I'm going to have some fire coming out. Oh, it's a masterpiece, this, isn't it, guys? I bet you're super impressed with Miss Genny's drawing. I'm going to put some spikes on his tail, and they're going to be in a different colour. Oh, amazing. Right, so once you've created a masterpiece like myself, you're going to then actually do your writing planning. So when we've looked at some of the poems last week, we saw that they didn't all rhyme, and you can make a rhyming poem if you want, but I'll warn you, it's very difficult. But they certainly had lots of description and detail. So I want you to use your year 4 targets to think about the description we can use. So for this then, we're thinking about similes, we're thinking about metaphors, we're thinking about personification. We might want a few onomatopoeia in there as well. And I'll go through those as I do my planning. So around the picture, you are going to add some text as notes, really, to help you for when you get to do your writing tomorrow. So I'm going to go and click on the tools button at the top where you choose all your art things. You can see I've got some different choices come up here. So where there's the big capital A, if I click on that and then click on the screen, it creates a text box. And so then it'll go to this option here where I can type what I want to say. So I'm going to think about a simile I might use to describe my dragon. So I'm going to say that his claws are as sharp as razors. So I'm going to write claws as sharp as razors. So this is a simile because I am saying they are like something, I'm comparing it. So we either use the word as or like for a simile. So when I've written my sentence with a capital letter and a full stop, and I'm happy with that, I click on OK. and then that appears on there. Now, if I'm going to do loads and loads of notes, then I don't want my writing to be too big, so I can click on the A in that purple bar at the top of there, and I can change the size of my font to something else. Right, and then I can drag that box so it's a little bit there. So I've got on my plan claws as sharp as razors. So I'm going to add another text box, and I'm going to say I'm going to do a metaphor. So I'm going to think about the fact that it's breathing fire. So I'm going to put that, capital letter Miss Genny, his breath is lava. Right, so it's not actual molten lava, but it just helps us understand that it's extremely hot. So I'm going to click on OK. It's come up there nicely. Right, then I'm going to think about an example of personification. Now, I can't really do personification about the dragon because he is a living thing. So I have to think about something that's non-living that might react to him. So I can put the trees shiver when they see him. So trees can't shiver, they can't see, but it gives you the impression that it's that scary that the trees will be shaking in fear. So that's gone up there. And I can keep adding and adding as I go along. So try and get as many different examples around your picture that you'll be able to use tomorrow. The more prep you do today, the easier your poem writing will be tomorrow. Right, good luck with that, and I really look forward to seeing what work you get done.